Well then.
I turned on my headphones a little bit, it's a little loud.
Well then.
Oh shoot, that didn't mute it. Okay, there we go. What was I doing this evening? Okay, we have 4 days. Who wants to hang out? Oh, we have Brigida. Okay. I think we have any other quests I need to turn in at the moment?
What do you want to do?
All right,
looking.
Where to?
You know, we just have Brigida. Oh,
Let's go.
Oh, okay. So King draws near. Okay, let's go hang out with Brigida. She is sad about her dog that was kidnapped and not dead.
That's terribly
Oh, thank you.
Now
Oh.
what to do?
Ah, just you.
So it's you, you seem unscathed. I believe I made myself clear. You have no reason to come here anymore. Nyx has made herself a home in the plushies. Okay. But if you really want, if you insist on joining me on the road to hell, then there's a place I'd like to go. I'll go where you're going. My overflowing courage, I convinced Brigida.
You.
Well, you'd go to such lengths for me. Then will you come with me? Sure, let's go. Come this way.
The truth is,
The ones who took my dog, the anti-igniter extremists. The church has discovered their base. What are you planning?
What?
so reductive.
Do you have to ask? Even the church knew what I'd do with this information. That's why they sent it to me. Apparently this faction's based in a small village fairly close to Grand Trad. I'm going to go there and eradicate all of them. I will kill every last one of those extremists, no survivors, and once they get to hell, they can look my dog in the eyes and beg for her forgiveness. I'll string their corpses up 3 days and 3 nights exposed to the elements, long enough for everyone to see what happens if they cross me.
You get it.
And I'd
Right.
like you to help me punish them. In exchange, I'll support you however I can from here on. I really don't want to do that, ma'am. I refuse.
Ugh.
You talk big, don't you? You have no desire to be king, yet you parade around as a candidate. You're a little more than a fraud. Brigida's suspicious of me. I need to tell her the truth or she'll never fully trust me. I explained to her that I entered not to take the throne, but to raise someone else who could forge a better future for our country. Yeah, a little bit. Did you expect me to believe in that nonsense? But for you to speak such words at this point would mean that your goal of seizing the throne is not a lie, at least.
As it is,
Fine, if that's how it must be, then I will spare no expense to see you fall. The throne ill-suits a wretch who can look past the butchery of a dog. You would slaughter a village.
Hang on.
But slaughtering a village, there'll be more blood on your hands.
what are you after?
And what do you get with clean hands? The equality you prize so highly. I'll tell you what it means to me. Equality means those who, kill will be killed. Yeah, but you'd be also doing the killing. I don't want to lose anything else I care about. Do not tell people you understand how they feel. That can upset them more. You need to be careful.
Although,
I think caution should win the day. What do you truly understand? You have no idea how much comfort she brought me. And they ripped that away from me. And you say I should just allow— I'm not saying to allow it. I'm saying have caution. Fine, I'll not do something so unsightly in front of you.
In any
I'm going to their
case,
base, but I won't kill them right away. I'll find out who did this, we'll try and negotiate clearly and openly, and if that doesn't work, then I'll murder them. We can move on. It's the most I can promise you. I'll take my gauntlet runner. Dangers of the night be damned. If we break down, so be it.
obviously.
You come as well and see for yourself. If you're going to try and drag me into the light, then you deserve to see what happens. She let me into the runner she lives in, and we went to their base. Brigida stayed silent the whole trip. My arrived at a small settlement located close to Grand Trad.
Huh?
Is this the place?
You there.
Hey, you there. I'm Brigida, the scoundrel selling magic igniters all across the land. Oh, an igniter merchant again. Our village doesn't really have any money to buy any. Sorry to keep turning you away, but...
Wait.
What are you talking about? Oh, aren't you one of the church's dealers? They keep trying to sell us on igniters, but I keep refusing them. The church has been here several times. They never reported that to me.
Out with
So
it.
if I said that the merchants of igniters should face the wrath of God, you wouldn't agree. Oh, no, we don't
It
have
can't
anything to
be.
do with igniters at all. It's not something that ever really comes up here. Hey, miss,
Really?
you sell magic igniters? Wow,
How
brilliant,
nice.
Papa, I want an igniter.
Enough.
I see. See no more. This is no hideout. They know nothing. It's not something you can hide in a village such as this. I've been getting detailed reports of an anti-igniters group's movements from the church, but now I'm not certain such a force even exists.
If
If this was all a lie, then what does the church get out of it? They get both, but mostly just to get under your skin, ma'am. Just to target you, Brigida.
in any case,
Anyways, I take it back. There will be no killing today. If you hadn't stopped me, I'd probably have ordered my private army to burn this place to the ground. I'm glad you were here with me. Yay! We stopped her from making a very bad mistake.
I'm glad to have you at my side. But
But my dog was taken from me and I'll chase the scum to the ends of the earth.
nonetheless,
This is my job, not yours, so our business together is concluded. I'd still like to visit you to make sure you
No,
don't
no.
accidentally kill someone again.
What?
What are you saying? What could you possibly gain from hanging around me? Well then, fine, it's you.
speaking
You
of,
mentioned earlier your true aim is for the throne. I thought it was a clumsy lie, but it does bring to mind a certain someone for me. After a king is crowned, it would be nigh impossible to put another on the throne. However, if my suspicions are correct, none could deny the claim.
that's why
If you are willing to throw yourself into battle for that cause, then I shall support you all the same. Yeah, killing innocents is not great. You are pretty, man. She is pretty. She has some things she needs to work through. I see where she got to this point, but ma'am, you need some things to work through. If you'd like to come, then come. When I'm around you, much to my surprise, I find that even I still have a beating heart, so come if you wish. Would I date Brigida? No. Would I give her a big hug and tell her things would be alright? Yes, I would in a heartbeat.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hey,
Yes, we have a bounty to do, guys! I just had to stop a lady from killing innocent people.
All right then.
Okay, now what? What is on the agenda today?
What now?
Okay, that, we have the nurse thing, we have that one. How many days we got? We got 3.
All right then.
Then we got
All right.
Runner.
let's go.
Sorry, taking a bite of my Cheeto. Okay, let's see. If we go to the Gauntlet Runner, is there anyone else we need to stop by?
Well then.
Hold on, I need to check, so help me if Maria's saying she wants to hang out again. Okay, let's see. Okay, she doesn't want to. We can go today. Alright, let's go take care of a bounty real quick. Hi, Nerys!
Looks like everyone's here.
Now then.
That's where you want to go.
Okay, no, just this bounty, and this will take no time at all.
I think we have a favor.
There is It's your.
Let's go.
Let's be off.
They head to a cave said to consume all who enter. Does the dark, narrow path lead only to the innards of a monstrous insect? Perhaps.
What to pick?
I don't think I have a book from Heisme yet. Oh, my plant grew!
Yeah.
No, I don't have the book from Heisme yet. I think Stroll just wants to work on weapons, so that'd just be courage. I guess I can go do laundry, raise my max MP. I will definitely be needing it.
Understood.
No, someone else's laundry isn't here. Whose laundry's in here? Oh, Heisme, hi!
The truth is,
In truth, I can't stand the hassle of doing laundry. You know, I once tried to invent another approach to doing it altogether. I called it the bathe with all your clothes on tactic. Heisme, no! You jump in the bath with your clothes on, see? And once you're done, you hang it on the beam and dry it out close. Heisme, that's not how you clean clothes. Not a bad strategy, eh? But alas, from this design soon emerged a fatal flaw. Oh, what could that be? As you and your clothes are drying, you become colder and colder. By the morning, I was shivering, and thus the tactic never saw the light of day. Heisme, no.
oh,
You might as well take it with you. All our money goes to the same cause. No, Heisme, that's still too much of a hassle.
The party at last arrives in the village of Comero, a small farming settlement southeast of Martira. Blessed by the mild climate, its ranches produce fine fare, and to take in its idyllic landscapes is to be at peace, as time itself seems to stop. It gained a reputation for its rare and wondrous goods, brought there by merchants in their longing to return. As though welcomed by the grazing animals, the gauntlet runner stops gently.
Giving it some thought?
No, keep going, we're good.
Man-Eater's Grotto. How many weary travelers, traveling merchants, and treasure hunters have fallen prey to it? Behind its innocuous-looking entrance, untold monsters lie in wait, impatient for their next meal. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop, the entrance beckoning its visitors invitingly. What lies in its depths? Treasure or death?
I really love the touches of more just navigating your whole cross.
All right.
Yeah, the words are not coming to me. The whole trek through the map. Some miners are run off, it seems. So let's us.
understood?
Morning. Okay, this is just normal stuff. It's just we got a big worm
Finish
to go
it,
fight.
quick!
What's gotten him? Is he not a tad overexcited for this task? I think the mayor mentioned him almost sends his mind back to the dinner table. Oh, one of nurse's things is here. Something here?
So,
Or,
hey.
I thought it says one of the relics nurse was looking for. Make sure you don't miss it. Let's
Okay
go.
then. Let's go. Hey,
I remember this
Hey.
dungeon. I was farming for years. Be here for a while.
Very impressive. That was brilliant.
Shouldn't really have to farm that much though. 'Cause I could get it most
amazing!
areas.
Great move back there.
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
All right, how's that?
Amazing! Great
Okay,
moves
can't-
back
not
there.
Let's go. There. Okay. Nope. Not going that way.
Let's push through.
Yeah, nice work.
Sorry, it's also just a very cute image to just imagine Heisme hanging upside down like a bat to dry his clothes.
Come on.
I bet we'll find a use for that.
Excellent. I've grown more powerful.
Hail.
Yeah.
All right, how's that?
What do we got?
All right.
Good find.
Just a thing to sell.
Just push through.
That takes care of that. I think we're safe now.
Come on.
Brilliant.
They notice us.
Push through. Push through.
Hey, don't be a hero. Watch your health. Good job, everyone.
Excuse me, I need that item.
Very impressive. That was the last of them.
No. Okay. We got a bug.
Just
What
Where's
now?
my list? This is Manu Grotto. That's another for the list. Okay.
We found. Look at that.
What goes down here? Okay.
Come on. All right, how's that?
Wow, good find.
What's this? Okay.
Let's push through.
Fine.
Nice.
We're so lucky.
Can we take that one? See where that takes us.
We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready.
Okay, I haven't been this way yet.
No problem.
What now? All right, how's that? We have the edge.
Get in there!
face me. Rancor, apologies. Would you finish it?
Magic Seeker.
Working on it.
Win.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone. We made short work of them.
I didn't grab it. There we go. Okay, so this goes here.
Ah!
Amazing.
Not what I'm looking for, but okay.
Ah!
Where does this go? Okay, that goes there. We're gonna go leave them.
Draw steel. We are spotted.
It's fine.
Let's push through.
Amazing. Great moves back there.
We found some find.
Not what I'm looking for. Oh, so
Watch out.
still missing a chest somewhere though. It's somewhere up there. There might be a hole I'm missing somewhere. Okay, we'll beat the boss and then I'll go look for it.
Yep.
Ah!
This place.
Let's go fight a worm. Looks like the Velma were just here, but worm. Oh, they were waiting underfoot. Let's finish them now before we're really in for it.
Is this right?
Better devise a plan of attack. They look quite sturdy to me. Well, that's a good thing we didn't leave this to the miners and their pickaxes.
Get ready.
Time's up for a careful inspection. Look alive, everyone! So remember how this one goes? You do have to kill them during the same turn, or else like, we'll call it back.
Some darker arts.
Magic Seeker. Win. Now, what's the play?
Synthesis, okay.
Sword Master. Hack and slash. Observe the enemy. Come. As the point of a sword.
Heisme. They
I'll
cut
use what I must.
so be careful.
Rancor formidable indeed.
Vitus power. Scour. Just one left. I expect.
I call upon royal power within.
Okay, not too bad.
Okay.
Oh, no,
Not bad
no,
at
no,
all.
I need to use my points. There we go.
I have never known such heights.
Well, we took it down, now we just need to report it.
Hail.
Well, 'tis the Alpha Rock Worm Eye. Woohoo! A rockworm Balma indeed. Outside the part that you hold, its whole body is tough enough to repel even blades. Velma we ate in Martira must have undergone quite the preparation. Could
Hey,
you not remind me of that place, please? Velma cuisine, utterly foul to even imagine, and you've all really had the pleasure to, have you? Correct. With one slight amendment. The only one finding any pleasure in it was Hulkenberg.
Now then.
Well, we accomplished our mission. We get to find the relic. I want to go looking for that relic.
say it. Yes.
Yes, I know you're hungry, Hulkenberg. Okay, we need to make our way up.
Ah!
They've noticed us.
Ah! Let's push through.
Yeah,
Okay.
nice work.
Let's see here. Nope, there's a hole. Here it is.
All right.
Here we go.
A screwed up mineral. Found a strangely shaped pebble. There's a mysterious light shining from inside.
Okay, so
You know what? It could be that relic Nurse was talking about. Yeah, let's show it to Nurse anyway. As Gallica said, the stone might be some kind of relic. I'll take it back and show it to Nurse. Okay, I think there's just little chests over here. I'll get those and then we can leave.
All right. How's that? Come on.
That was well done.
Thank you, Heisme.
Nice. That's lovely. Ah! Ah! We've been spotted. On your guard.
Okay, now we leave.
hey. Okay then. Right?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right then.
Okay. Who wants to hang out? Alright, let's go start trying to finish off Maria's. Mister, you know, I want to show that boy something. See that boy laying on the ground over there? Do you remember him? I think he might not like me. I'm a little nervous. I want to talk to him, but I'm scared. I'll be with you. I'm able to soothe Maria's anxieties with my overwhelming tolerance.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. If you're here with me, then I'm sure everything will be okay, mister. I want to talk to that boy, the one I gave bread to. But the other day he ran away as soon as he saw me. But you showed me how to be brave, so I want to try again.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. I'm gonna do my best. I didn't see that boy anywhere. Hey, there's the weirdo. Oh, hey, do you know that Parapus boy? He was laying around here before. I mean the kid who keeps digging up food out of the rubbish. What about him? You need something for him?
Oh.
There was something I wanted to show him. Oh, I know. Do you want to see it too? Isn't this picture really pretty? This is what it looks like outside the capital. Mr. here gave it to me. He journeys around to all sorts of places. They were all incredible sights. Yeah, who cares? It's so big outside the capital. Mister says there's all kinds of flowers and trees nobody's ever seen before. And too many monsters and animals to count. When he comes to visit me, I always learn something new, so do you want to look at these pictures with me?
Yeah.
Fine, I guess.
Oh.
A tree that's all red. You spilled paint on the picture or something. No, the tree is really all red like this. Even the air around it was all red, they said. Wait, this tree's just a huge then. Such a thing is too big, ain't it? Not even my brother could make it up there. My brother's an expert at climbing trees. Not one person better than he is. He can climb the tallest tree in Grand Trad without breaking a sweat. Really? That's so cool.
Cool.
Hey,
Hi.
girl. My name's Maria. Okay. Listen, my mom told me that all the people at the Honeybee Inn were dodgy. So that's why I got scared and knocked you down last time. I'm real sorry about that, Maria. It's okay, but
Okay.
if you want to make it up to me, will you be my friend? Yeah, let's be
yeah.
friends. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mister, I made a
We
new
became
friend.
friends.
You did a good job, Maria.
Really amazing.
Mister.
It's all thanks to you. I just showed him the picture you gave me and we started talking. No one knows how you
by
feel
the
if you
way-
don't say it out loud, but Miss Fabian's my family now because we talked about all our feelings. From now on, I'm gonna say what I think. I did that today and now I have a friend. Thank you, mister.
Thank you.
I'm saying that because I want to make sure I told you how I feel. You're such a good girl, Maria.
He gave me courage.
Go, got a bonus in cooking and we got more bonus EXP. Oh, there he is. Excuse me, are you okay? Are you hungry at all? So... You deserve the world, Maria. I want to be friends, and I brought these pictures with me, and... You're different from me. I thought maybe we're the same, but we're not. You have everything. He left. You said I have everything, but I don't. Why is everyone so mean to him? The grown-ups call him dirty, but he's only dirty because he hasn't had a bath. He only sleeps in the graveyard because there's nowhere else for him to go. He only picks up the rubbish because no one will give him anything to eat. They don't know anything about him and they don't even try to find out. Let's check on him.
If so,
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I understand him better now. I thought I was alone too, but I learned that I wasn't. So I'm gonna go talk to him. I won't give up. We can find a way to help him too. I'll ask Miss Fabian what she thinks so we can all help him together. Thank you,
Bye-bye.
mister. I'll see you later. Back at the tavern. Yes, we're gonna go hang out with Nurse.
Isn't that...
How's that request coming along? I'm on my way, Nurse! Hi, what's that look on your face? Boredom, got nothing to do. How's the search going in regards to the lost relic, I mean? Well, we found a strange piece of junk that gives me a feeling of a relic. You intrigue me strangely, old girl. Let me take a look, would you? Okay. Hand in Nurse the junk we picked up on our travels. Oh, would you look at that? This certainly doesn't appear to be a natural object. Oh, this one's a bit of a trick. You gotta follow the right steps to open it. Wait, so there's something inside. Just a little tug here and there we go, it's opened up. Take a look, a lost relic. I can't believe it turned out to be a proper piece of treasure. You mean it's
What?
real? We just sort of stumbled across it. I wonder if this mechanism's the same as the old coggers. Aha! Eureka! My greatest invention! My greatest invention yet! A work of genius made manifest. Thank you, Will!
Thank you.
I've gotta say,
Even
finding these
so.
one after another is something else. I'd half wondered if it was all just an elaborate prank, but the old geezer was really onto something. Did you doubt him?
what?
That old geezer certainly liked to mess with anyone he could, made my childhood a frightful ordeal. I'll never forget.
Goodness.
The night of my birthday, he brought me a book. Let's call it his gift. Downright horrifying tome titled Lamentation of the Underworld or some such. He'd taken the liberty of reading it aloud when suddenly the lights went out in the dark. In the dark, he threw on a monster costume and started chasing me around. The damned old goat's his fault this bright-eyed young nurse grew up to be such a delicate and sensitive wallflower. I mean, just look at me. I don't see it. Anyhow, this is just one part of the greater whole. The more intricate bits here about my feathers, it was made to interlock with the partner piece. So if we collect them all, it'll form something. Likely so. That's what the cogger said anyway. No, I haven't an idea what it makes. Nephew is right. It supported an ancient civilization. One piece of a superlative device that generates an immense and limitless power. Wait, limitless? How is that possible? Not even igniters can do that, can they? That, my girl, is something only we can find out once we've seen the finished product, eh? So help me find the rest. It'll awaken his ghosts. I'm motivated.
Right.
That's the spirit. I'm counting on you. Something tells me we'll have to gather up a whole lot of these. I admit, it looks like junk to me. I've been a connoisseur of junk since I was a sprout, I'll have you know.
Hey,
What were you like as a child? Oh, I was an adorable, well-behaved boy from a prominent family, but then one day the old cogger, who wasn't quite so old then, beckoned me over with his finger of fate. Curiosity got the better of me, and he saw that, I saw he was holding a fossil, caked in mud, alongside other bivets and bobbits that I couldn't begin to fathom. Next thing I know, I'm sneaking out of the house to dig fossils on the cliffside with the gaffer. Naturally, my parents discovered this and had me grounded, but I wouldn't let that deter me. And one day, as I dug through the dirt, I picked up something that was clearly not a fossil at all. I read every technical book under the sun, but whatever it was eluded me. Although I did find a technical manual on gauntlet runners in my mad academic sprint, got a bit invested, and then suddenly I was an engineer. I love the little sparkle next to him. It was fate. Must have been fate. Perhaps so. One thing, perhaps so, old thing. Eventually, everything did seem to start there. It's how I became the man I am today. Okay, I just now noticed his one pair of wings looks like a jacket hanging around his hips. It's such a cool design. It really is! To chase the unknown, to escape... tedium? Okay, I think it's tedium. Tedium, that's just the course of my mind tends to chart. The decision to travel with you lot, collecting relics, that too is a result of letting the heart do as it pleases. Bill Neris's overflowing love for relics as well as his hearty faith in me. Neris is so cool.
We're in this journey together, what?
Oh yeah, when you level up with Neris too, sometimes you can also have it when you're on the Gauntlet Runner if you're having a fight. Neris will just start attacking them. Not only that, from the front it looks like a cape. It does! Ah yes, about the next relic, I found a clue in the old man's journal. I've written it down in my notebook, should be somewhere around here. Give it a gander if you would.
Right then.
I'll be sure all ship shape and ready to go. I'm counting on you to search for another relic for me. I'll be waiting, lad.
This one's important.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king.
Alright, we got a free day. Who to hang out with? We got Stroll, we got Hulkenberg, we got Esme. I think we have Barden too? No wait, we don't have Barden yet, till later on. It should be cleared by tomorrow. Okay.
True.
True.
Who should we hang out with today? Probably Heisme, because that should unlock his secondary one.
What?
Let me go drop off the bounty.
Why? Thank you.
Take a look.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
We did it. All right.
What's that person just going? Ooh. Yay! Okay, all done right there.
Thank you. You really helped me out.
What now?
Yeah, he's only at 2. I think doing the next one. Hold on. Yeah, that'll make the assassin archetype go. Hello. Ah, it's you.
Ah,
Once
it's
we get
you.
our more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do with myself. I don't suppose I could ask for your help with something. I know I'm imposing, but you remember we spoke of finding a spot to lay my son to rest? I happened upon a nice place the other day. Let's go.
My thanks.
You'll go then. The place is right. I'd like to go as a cemetery on the outskirts of town. Plenty of new graves, possibly victims of the dark doings at the castle. Perhaps my boy would find solace here among those of his own age. But it seems they don't cremate their dead here. Don't want my son feeling out of place, being the only child here, being singled and singed to pieces. Hard enough for a boy of his age to fit in. Shall we go look somewhere else?
That means.
My
My
thanks.
thanks. I think we do well to check for other options.
My
And look
apologies.
somewhere deeper in the forest, if you don't mind indulging me a bit further. Seems a peaceful place at first glance, but it's not really so, is it? Pattering
No.
footsteps from beasts among the trees, the smell of animal waste, I can feel them eyeing us from the shadows too. Will not be lonely! It is dangerous.
True.
I can't stand the thought of hungry beasts disturbing his grave. I
We
think it's too
shouldn't.
early to make a decision. I'd like to look at other locations if you don't mind. Yeah, no problem.
Got it.
My thanks.
I appreciate your understanding. You're certainly more patient than I was at your age. All you
The
do
truth
travel
is-
far and wide to find a perfect resting place. Some build an altar at home, some scatter bones in the sea, some bury them beneath a great tree. That said, most simply bury the bones in the village's communal cemetery. After all that, contemplation, they come back to where they started. Those people used to irritate me to no end when I was younger. I'd loathe their indecision and look down at them for it. But as I got in the years, I came to understand some things. It's not easy to overcome death of a close one. That's why when you lose someone, you need time for that hesitation. I certainly found I do. Haste will not ease my woes.
Even so.
That being said, this isn't your concern. You've already done more than enough for me. We can take our time.
It'll be fine.
Listen.
Are you certain? You are truly an oddball.
Then
Then why we take the gauntlet run again. This time I'd like to see somewhere full of open space. Maybe I'm just imagining things. What's the matter?
What happened?
no.
It looks just like a place my son loved.
My son.
I think it was around the time he finally started walking. Even when he stumbled and fell, he always leapt right back up, all smiles. He would chase bugs through the grass far taller than him, laughing even when he fell, bringing me flowers and pebbles clutched tight in his little fist. Even now, 'tis as he might burst from the grass at any moment, beaming and covered in burrs. But I know 'tis an empty fantasy. I know it's difficult.
My apologies.
Apologies, I didn't mean for you to see me like that. But yes, this could be a fine place for him to stay. The silence is peaceful, the wind is gentle. It feels a place wholly apart from the nightmare of our world. I'm sure my son would love it too. He always loved to run with the wind on his face.
But
Yeah. You want to keep looking? No,
not
that's
so.
not it. I just have one thing that's holding me back. That sweet smell in the wind. It reminds me of a faraway hill. The hill where my hometown lies. You remembered it?
What?
No.
It occurred to me, yes, but I've not visited even once since I left. I sincerely doubt they'd welcome me back. The
Oh.
wind blows in my home sweeter than any I've known. Why don't we visit?
Let's go.
But... No, you are right. I cannot let my floundering deprive my boy of his proper place.
I'm in your debt.
Walking this ground with you, I find myself determined to return home again. It feels like something I've never had realized alone, and I'm grateful our paths have crossed. Since Heisman's extraordinary resolve and the depth of his gratitude.
No.
He gets the assassin class now.
I must come to a decision.
Thank you for putting up with my indecisiveness, at least. Let's head to the village another day. Call upon me when you can spare the time.
Homeward,
For
then.
today, let us rejoin our comrades. Back at the tavern. Think we had Brigida we could do. Yep, she's starting to near the end of hers too. I think she's doing well. An Elden kid, are you one of Brigida's contacts then? I am! I've been assigned to stand guard here. She told me not to let anyone but an Elden kid pass through here. As you're an Elden, sure as anything. No reason to turn you away, so come on in, I suppose. I didn't expect you to show up. You hear the criers.
Everyone!
The anti-igniter terrorist hideout has been burnt to the ground. A local village, a front for criminal fiends, torched thanks to the renowned igniter merchant Lady Brigida Lycon. Yes, that's it. Those fear-mongers cried of the dangers of magic igniters and planned to raid our royal capital, Grand Trad, once its people were unarmed. However, they have been brought to justice through the overwhelming power of magic igniters. 3 cheers for Lady Brigida! 3 cheers for magic igniters! There you have it. Burnt to the ground? What do you mean by burnt to the ground? As the crier says, that entire village went up in a sea of fire. I didn't do anything. The people I met then at the village, they're dead now.
Those people.
They were no anti-igniter group. It was the Sanctus Church, or rather, those who perform its dirty work. They want the world to see igniters as the only defense they have against the violence around them. And so they set the village ablaze to prove their point. And by taking my dog, they made me a tool in their scheme. Making it look like the work of an anti-igniter group, they knew I would set out to slaughter those responsible. Even though you stopped me before anything happened, someone else raided the village and named me responsible. The face!
You get it, right?
In short, this is a warning. From here on, we'll ask nothing less than total unquestionable obedience. What are you gonna do? What do you plan to do now? Killing some churchmen won't change anything, not when the whole institution's rotten. This world is a horrific place, defined by inequality and intolerance. And the ones who shaped it are wealthy few who sit on the top. In other words, the church. I had friends of my own when I was a child of poverty. Even through all the sludge and mire we survived together, broke bread together. They all died slow. Starvation or torture took them. The Sanctus Church wheedles out the strong and takes from the weak their wealth and their lives. I remember holding their cold bodies in my arms. That's when I decided from then on I'd be the one doing the taking. If the weak always die, if they lose everything, then I'd become strong. I'll be on the side that takes. I wouldn't let anyone steal what I had. I swore it. I threw away my heart, I threw away my hope, and now I've clawed my way here. I've made myself an underling of the same church that killed my friends. And still, even once you climb out of hell, there is another circle waiting for you. It never ends. Oh, she needs a hug. How far must I fight then? How much must I take from them to ensure they can no longer tear things from my grasp? It'll be your head next. So I'll be the church's slave. I'll be whoever they need me to be. That won't change anything though, Brigitte. Things will never change that way.
Shut up!
She's got it. With all you must have been through, how can you live life like that and still believe in light in this world? Why won't you let me give up? Oh, Brigitte, no. Brigitte's vulnerability and her desire to be saved bring pain to my heart.
Why? Why did you?
Well, when you think of this world you want to create, what do you imagine there? Hope it won't be held. Smiley. Don't sound uncertain. I would say hope.
Right.
It sounds a country too bright for me. I wish I could have a heart like yours. Strong and beautiful. Oh, Brigitte. You already have one. I calmed Brigitte down and wait until she fell asleep before I left the room. Well, so much for saving that village.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Bellin!
I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance.
I love that, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. It's a very good contender to the one in Skate Infinity, which was, bitches, bros, and non-binary hosts. I loved that one.
So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem. Now it's time for the real thing. Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too. Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their headhunt and got themselves head-hunted. We've got some candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these odds. And some others have bought and sold out of the race.
Come on! That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
I suppose money's power like anything else. Military strength's not meant to decide this race anyhow.
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and we'll not know the truth until the exhibition. A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martira. They might not even come out of it with a head.
What are they scheming then? Let's hear some details.
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for any one candidate in particular. Luckily, you'll not have long to wait now. With all that said, can't help but wonder how Count Luis is taking this, can we? My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans. And yet, even without a formal entry, Luis's voter base is still growing. Bound to have his eminence Forden grinding his teeth, that. For now, let's enjoy the show!
Right, everyone. Farewell said, particulars packed.
All that remains is to ride to Oceania with pride in our hearts.
Watch out, Luis. You won't know what hit you.
Well then, we're off to the races, what? Old Barden's given me a detailed map of the area.
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
Oh no, it'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for?
Good question. Why are you fussing about it if you have wings and can fly?
Oh, there it is. Should have known the fatigue would hit eventually. By the time I got some sleep. Heis, mate. Why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Stroll, you've lost bed privileges. Don't worry, mine's open.
Just magnificent.
What is he dreaming about?
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I have cut men down for less.
With friends like these.
Now then.
Next is Port Brylehaven, the capital of Principality of Oceania. If we punch it south of Martira, we'll make it in, I'd say about 3 nights and 4 days. I love you, Hulkenberg. Wow, so that's Port Brylehaven. Yep.
Oh, hey.
What's it like exactly? It is a large city of prosperous commerce, due in its oceanside proximity. I envision droves of people will pour in for the exhibition. All the people delayed by the landslide might still be showing up. Keep an eye on the road, okay, Neris? Why, I never. Who do you think you're talking to? Leave it to me. Next stop, Port Brylehaven, capital of Oceania.
Leaving behind the old castle town stricken by tragedy, the Gauntlet Runner sets off toward the exhibition of the brave. Their destination, Port Brylehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania. A world unknown to them. What will they accomplish? Acclaim? Or...
What to pick?
3 days until we reach Brylehaven. What do we got? That's fine.
Got it.
Okay, what can I cook? I can do it without taking up too much time. We will start needing some healing stuff, so that's a really good one. Yeah, I'm gonna make that one.
Let's check.
Stroll, get in here, I need to cook this.
Hey.
Hey. Okay. Okay, hides me out of this book. I can read that. Luna's snoring behind me now.
Alright.
Alright. Why am I pinged? Who's pinging? Ah, my brother was just sending me something. He likes to send me updates on movies.
The party sets off for Martira. As they watch the setting sun sink under the horizon, their Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land grown thick with trees. The wildlife retreats to safety before the sunlight fades, leaving only deafening silence. The anticipation that follows a journey's beginning swells in their hearts.
Oi!
Hey, have you heard there's a bath cask on the back of the deck now? I've heard enough whining about not being able to bathe, so I whipped something up. It's not elegant, but it'll do the job. No doubt it would shake too much while traveling, but it should be lovely to enjoy a soak while we're stopped. I've heard of certain regions, fruits and grasses added to the bathwater help relieve exhaustion and strengthen the body. Should you encounter such items, perhaps you ought to consider a purchase. I have some from last game that I never used because I was so busy taking care of other stuff. tell you're feeling stronger these days, but it's still too dangerous to go outside at night. Oh, because I hit the button to fast travel. Okay, let's go read the book so we can get this done. Nope, that's the wrong book.
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
We'll arrive in the Ocean City the day after tomorrow. Heisme, you've erected a tent on up top, haven't you? Do take care that you don't get carried off by the wind. I'm confident it'll take more than that to pull the tent apart, though I suppose some caution is warranted. Worst case scenario, you got wings, you could just fly back to us now. My young friend, where did you hear a UG was capable of flight? I hate to disappoint, but they're rather more for gliding. 2 days will be in Brilhaven. Really getting used to this traveling, don't you think?
Got it.
Just get a couple XP. It's only 100, but it's something.
What's that?
What is this one? That's not bad. I do like this one. I like magical bread. 2. Oh. Hello, Heisme. You're almost done reading it. Read the book. There we go.
All right.
Yippee!
All right.
Nura speaking.
This is Nurse. We got an old girl's radar, so I'll be taking a short stop.
The city ruins come to view. This place once flourished through the excavation of magla crystals by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brilhaven. However, the promise of strong magla drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain. And with the promise of abandoned riches followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
'Tis a harrowing sight. Look at all those crystals. Simply coming here is enough to wound the soul. A chill settles in my very bones as I consider what could have occurred here. Something wrong, lad. Did the Gauntlet Runner get the best of your stomach again? No, he has trauma with humans. No. Sorry, I was just reminded of something unpleasant. You okay?
Everything okay?
Yeah, sorry for causing any concern. I know what destroyed this village. I've no doubt about it. This is the work of a human. Indeed, the scars upon this place differ from traces left behind by monster attacks or acts of war. Right. I don't know if it's the magla crystals, what attracted the humans here, or if the attack caused them, but my hometown will eventually stroll. I'll make no assumptions about what runs through your mind, but I would ask that you recall at the time when we cut down the human at the castle and saved all those lives within. Do not allow your
That's
thoughts
why.
to dwell on negativity. The day will come when both this place and your homeland will flourish once again. Yes, I suppose you're right. I feel like coming face to face with the cruel decline of the village has deepened my wisdom.
All right.
Ugh, my stomach sends notice of our next meal is due. Why don't we head back? So I guess Nurse can read the room when he wants to, huh? Let's put this place behind
So-
us. It's a pretty place. Oh, I love all the little ones you can go to. They're all very pretty. That's why I'm hoping eventually there will be a more proper large book for Metaphor. I have a very small art book that I got with my collector's edition, but it does
As
not
the
have
sun
all of
sinks
these
below
that I
the
would prefer to
horizon,
see in
The
it.
Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land dense with trees. The glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
Day after tomorrow we'll be in a real maritime city. I bet we'll be able to see the ocean soon. First time for both of us. Well, I could go take a bath then, I guess, since I finished the book. I should have some pretty good bath salts from my last playthrough. Never actually done the bath thing, so... Heard from Nurse, apparently we can either enter as it is, or maybe make it better by putting some hot water in first. If you put something that smells good, I bet it'll feel nice. Time to get a bath bomb. Needed to soak here might relieve some fatigue and anxiety in my mind. It might even give me some mag as well. So put something in it. Actually, I'm not stinky. I think this is the one that I got last playthrough. It's a bath with the Princess Serene embrace in it. The smell of the lush foliage under the sun rays envelops me as if I'm wandering through a forest. As my mind calms, my anxiety disappears. Oh, cool. Take mag from the bath. Okay, so not too much, but still pretty cool.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Quite.
Ah, the salty yet strangely refreshing aroma of the seawater is already upon us. At this rate, we should reach Brylehaven by tomorrow. Seawater? I thought so. The air feels a bit more clammy, so I assumed that's what it was. And so we put the forest behind us at long last. Must mean that we've already ventured beyond that where that cliff collapsed, burying our passage.
I see.
Or barring our passage. It would seem it was fixed without a trace of its ruin. And speaking of ruin, Nerys, do you remember what we were remember that we were relying on you for safe passage through the rest of the way? Hello? Why is my phone going up? Tomorrow we should be able to see the ocean.
That reminds me.
Oh, the Discord thing. Oh, it's just people talking about movies. Nurse said the waters around Brylehaven are kind of strange. I'm curious what he meant by that.
Got it. Got it.
Now,
Oh, I guess we can do laundry more now. Someone else's
Understood.
laundry's here. Whose laundry is here? Hello, Heisme.
speaking of,
You remember when I told you I was trying to think of a new approach to laundry? Well, I dare say I've made a bit of a breakthrough. One day, I was so sick and tired of doing laundry, occurred to me, what if I simply found a way to lessen the amount of clothes I had to clean? Thus I devised an ambitious tactic, though. Why not just wear nothing in the first place, Gambit? Well, it proved a roaring success. My laundry workload went down considerably, but I soon found out how cold the air can be with no clothes to shield me. Suffice to say that after enduring such a chill, I've since retired the stretch. Ice me, no!
Oh.
Just tell me! I don't mind doing laundry. I enjoy doing it. Enemies coming our way, so I thought it looks like that Missy's Gauntlet Runner's coming for us this time. Hi! Hey you lot, yeah, you on the Gauntlet Run over there. You're not becoming king on my watch. I got a short fuse, you know. That means if you don't come out right now, kaboom! So the young miss says, I'm hoping you lot are willing to act. Of course.
Certainly.
Don't worry, we won't be taking this lying down. Wait, they're coming aboard on the other end? Now we have to accept their challenge. Hey, Katharina!
It's you! So we meet again! Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback.
Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got? I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
Clear off! Let's have a spot of inventive ingenuity.
Looks like you've got a strong...
Magic Seeker! Scour! I shall vanquish evil.
Nothing.
Not done yet. Oh,
And she's done.
No. Why? Oh, why? I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
To ever greater heights.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Even I had more to learn.
I've lost.
Ah, damn, I lost again. If I could just beat you, I'd ask you to join me, but that power of yours really is something. But don't you rest easy now, because I will win next time. Start preparing now, you got that? Katharina, cheer up. Saw your runners, so I followed you. Here's stuff as they say. Eurydice, who do you think I am exactly? Ah, pardon me. I know perfectly well that you're the great Katharina Gran. Everyone knows. In fact, all their hopes are pinned on you. Are all these people migrating to find work, even though it might kill them in the end? What options do Parapus like us have? It might be dangerous, but you gotta break some eggs to make an omelet. Eurydice, wait, take this and see if you can't stop everyone from leaving for now. Good news, you lot.
Hey.
Katharina made a generous donation. Oh, thank you. Now we can eat for once. Listen, everyone, I know these times are trying, but this kind of work ain't the answer. If you can hold on just a little longer, I swear I'm gonna set things right for us. Now there we are. We believe in you, Katharina! Huh, I was expecting some comment from Heismate. No, he's just like, nope. I earned that money from slaying a monster just a few days ago. It was meant to be the start of my royal campaign fund. It's a small price to pay for helping out my people, but it'll last them, what, a few weeks at most? We'll be heading out to find work again in no time. I just can't fathom dying to earn a living, and the fat cats are all too happy when a Parapus takes them up on it. When I'm in charge, first thing that I'm gonna do is offer bounty on their bloody heads. I'll squeeze us dry, so I'll squeeze them right back. Is money the answer? Will handing out money make this any better? I got no clue myself, but I had to try something. Even now, tons of those people aren't gonna survive, and I can't tell people who aren't eating today to wait until tomorrow while I think of something. I was just lucky, you know, I had the strength to push through and survive. Truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them. You should know that better than most. Those who can act gotta take action. If they don't, nothing in this bloody world's gonna change, and it'll stay rotten as it is. So many say that there's nothing to be done, but they only say that because the Parapists are right where they want them, beneath everybody. They couldn't have the Parapists start doing well for themselves. That would shake up their shoddy ground they're standing on. They like this twisted world as it is. Then let's change things.
Sure.
That's exactly what I was planning on doing, Will. And with anybody able to take the throne, now's the time to do it. Which means I can't just hand it to you over either. Much obliged, Will. We may be enemies, but I like having these talks. I'm not as powerful as I need to be, but still, I reached out to the recruitment center and we should be seeing bigger rewards from bounties. Go check on it. We gotta keep taking those monsters down. We'll beat this world into peace together. I feel Katharina's indignation towards the world's absurdities, as well as her deep faith in me. Now we get the next thing for the brawler class.
I'm not letting anyone die.
Next time I see you, I'm taking you down for sure, so don't go dying on me.
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
I'll be arriving tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing what kind of place Brylehaven is. Are you drinking, Nurse?
Oh,
Quite a relief. The nightmare of Martyra is finally behind us. The core problem might be resolved, but I imagine the trauma's gonna linger in that town for a while. Humans are terrifying. People are scarier. I would argue people can be scarier than the humans. You think so? Intriguing is more the word I'd use. Sounds just like you, Nurse. Well, no more haunting, tragic atrocities on the immediate horizon at least, so hopefully it's all downhill from here. What? What thrills await us on the mind races? I see Nurse's point of view. I think humans, though, some of them you always can't tell what they're going to do, and that can be scary. No book. I guess we can do laundry. Oh, that's not the stairs. Or the ladder. There we go. Laundry! Oh.
Let's not.
Okay, I can't do it at night. Can I vacuum?
Come on.
Okay, I can at least vacuum. Let's go to vacuum the strategy room. Let's go noise troll. he wants to think, and I'm gonna go vacuum in there. First glance, the room looks clean, but on closer inspection, there's sand and dust all over the place. I might as well clean it up. There are crumbs of some sort underneath the table. Maybe someone helped themselves to a snack while sitting here making plans, but anyway, I'll tidy it up. Nice, it's practically sparkling. All that's left to do is throw away the trash in the igniter and then... Yay! Look what I found!
Hey.
We could still use it, don't you think? What? Why do you have sugar? Okay! Took some time, it was tough, but having everything clean feels great. So you worked up a sweat too, right? Well-made mode. Did some cleaning and it looks good as new. A lot better than before.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Captain? Rise and shine, what? Almost there.
Haven. It's been a while.
You've been before.
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents, I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
I really hope Joanna shows up.
We resolved to trust her, so we simply watch and wait.
Right. Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Brilehaven.
Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, Brilehaven is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by Magla to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea guides the gauntlet runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
It's the ocean! Just look! There's water all the way to the horizon!
It's kind of like the capital, but totally different.
Yes. The City of Water, Brilehaven.
Sancta Cadeau, you've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
We always need a sea city in our fantasy world, yeah.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far. Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
Just like, please, I need excitement.
Ah,
Would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a sky runner, though.
No. I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make. You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies.
If it isn't the walking headache.
Well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. 'Tis not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight. Come, Hector.
Yeah.
And that was?
A headache.
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
No.
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
It's all I can think of when I see it. No, I don't blame you.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
'Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. And we must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood than in the capital.
I can't wait.
I can't wait.
To stop for rest, surrounded by fine food, is an uncommon blessing.
If you're sure, Nearest, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
We came all this way to the big city. I think we deserve a real inn.
This is a joy. Oh, this
Come in. Hello, young Elven candidate. I've been waiting to meet you. You're that town crier, aren't you? My name's Batlin. We saw each other, last time we saw each other was just before that scrap with Godot's runner, I believe. What a scene that was! Figured hitching a ride with Godot would be safe, but then you and Gladel both showed up. Anyway, I kept busy with my candidate interviews since then, and Forden, most recently. He's the one I rode with. Look, I know it's me saying this, but be careful out there. The Crown Theocracy will do whatever it takes to win, you know. They're reckless with their runners too. Usually you'd stop and camp during the nights, but not them. They just kept running. No way, they don't rest at all? Yep, an easy trick when you've got God's grace, plus lots of money and people, which the Sanctus surely does. The heads he's brought's quite something too. If you want to outshine him, you need quite the plan. But I can tell that's something up your sleeve. I'm looking forward to seeing it all unfold, my young elven friend. Make this a show to remember it. Parties!
Yeah.
Okay. real quick on my thing. Is there bugs here? Okay, there's the one there that I know about. There's the one... Is it on this street?
Alright then.
It is on this street. It's over there. Okay. And there's one up there. There's that one. Okay, let me see. Okay.
Oh god.
There's one around here. Hey, here's one. Okay.
Oh, damn.
The laugh.
Yeah?
Wait, what did- hold on, what did you say? I probably misheard that. I thought he said something like a proper racist. I'm like, whoa, hold on a minute there. What is that? Okay, that's another one. Okay, that's from the side quest. Oh my god, there's a lot here. Why is there so many bugs? Hello.
We haven't much
Silence
time.
people must change, and to change them, I must first change this country. But no one will heed the words of a pagan like me. Anywhere you want to go? I need to go to the Merchant's Bazaar. Because there's a bug there. That is... over there. Okay. Well,
Alright then.
is it in the store? No? Maybe. It might be in the store. To the left of the thing. Okay.
Well then.
Forgot I have a sword.
Aha.
There it is. Okay. So we have that one. That's in Grand Trad. Okay, so the other one I have is the one up there, and then I have the side quest one here. Okay.
Yeah?
Ain't this a pickle?
Young man!
Hello.
Maybe they'll be a bit
All right,
upset.
Okay, so go back here.
Hello there.
Say.
Proper aces.
Aha.
Hey, mister!
Hello.
Hello.
Need a ride?
I go to the wharf.
Good choice.
Hello. Oh, I believe I know your face from somewhere. Wait, you're the old man who was in the giant sandworm's stomach. Ho ho ho. None other. How did you get out? How'd you get out of the worm?
I mean...
Oh, I intended for that worm's belly to be my final resting place, but after running into you, young grubs, I longed to see the outside world again. I just gave the worm a little poke with magic to loosen up its belly, and from there it was no trouble at all. So, you got out the same way we did. Anyway, I'm glad you're safe. But it's neither here nor there. Tell me, you haven't seen some glowing beetles around, have you? The strange and wondrous insects, luminescent with the golden light of Magla. If you have any, I'll be sure to take them off your hands. glowing bug. I feel like we captured at least one. We've had a lot. Oh, this is a genuine gold beetle. Must reward you for your efforts. Thank you. Arcane dragon blood restores magnets around your body. We can find use for it. It's very useful.
What's this?
Yes. Just give me
All
items. I need so many of your items.
Hey there. Maybe.
Wait, I need
Understood.
13 more? Do I not have that?
Hey there.
I need 2 more. Okay. I'm getting close.
I'll see you right.
I need to go to the Inns district.
Nice and neat.
Say.
You can really see the king's face from here, huh? I'd realized it was slowly moving, but its coming to Brylehaven was beyond my expectations. I wonder why it came. I do suspect it keeps a watchful eye on the top candidates. It's evidence that we're being observed, as we've seen from the Coronation Rock. Well, maybe that's actually for the better, seeing as that things in the sky might make everyone really think about the kingdom's future. Anyway, we'd better get to finding that inn we can stay in.
Ridiculous. What do I do?
I'm not.
Ridiculous. Hey!
Look who's here! You're that elder fellow from Martira, aren't you? Guess we both got ourselves marks for the exhibition. Were you hoping to stay at this inn? Sorry to disappoint you if so, cause I just got tossed out by my ear by the innkeeper. Said it's full already, and the one calling itself the come all in. Ha! Some joke. Is there anywhere else to stay? There are 2 other inns a bit nearby, but I'm hardly thrilled with either option. On the other side of the fountain is the Golden Coral Pavilion, where that knobby wankers like Forden stay. A Parapus or an Elda stay in there? Fat bloody chance. And then there's the inn past the Golden Coral that's twice as pricey. Did I ever say that's where you find Luis naturally? Probably bought out the whole place for his rabble-rousing crew. You think so? I guess we better avoid that one then. Not like we could afford it to begin with. As far as the other options go, there's the Spider's Den over by the tavern. There's a dodgy-looking Jeep standing out front, smiling all creepy like, puts me right off staying there, so I'll pass. Besides, it isn't in when there's a tavern. From this day on, I claim it as my castle. I doubt we'd get much sleep in a tavern. I sure wouldn't. Anyway, not that this Spider's Den sounds any better. Lena! I saw you in Martira, didn't I? Another participant in the tournament, right? Were you planning on staying at this inn? Unfortunately, there aren't any beds left. Because of the exhibition, everywhere's full up, and after I told myself I was gonna make sure to stay somewhere nice this time, too. I love Lena!
I see.
That's so. If this place is no good, then we'll have to look somewhere else. Oh, but wait, the Gauntlet Runner of yours! The one you had parked in the middle of Martira! Hey, come on, what sort of technology does it use? Let me in on it, too! It's a secret. Wow, stingy, and here I was gonna tell my dad all about it. Just so you know, I'm participating too. I got a real Gauntlet Runner of my own and everything. That means if you're stubborn or refuse to tell me, I can make you do it by force. I love Lena. Tell me about your Gauntlet Runner. Oh god, this asshole. You there, you look like you have one of my, you have a look about you like one of my supporters, are you? No. No need to be shy, dear boy. Finding yourself drawn to beauty is only necessary. Can I punch him? She's cute. She is so cute! I am sad she doesn't have any kind of social link or anything like that. But she does get a pop-up a couple times in the story, which is nice. No need to be shy, dear boy. Finding yourself drawn to beauty is only natural. Beauty is always my creed, and more than anything a king should be beautiful, should he not? No, he should do his job and help the people. And whichever inn I choose for my beauty rest must be worthy of my resplendent grace. Yes, the Golden Coral Pavilion. Alas, I doubt you have been blessed with wealth enough to enjoy a room such as a lavish place as this. This is my wallet that has 1.5 million in it. This guy's a jerk. I wouldn't want to stay in an inn full of people like him anyway. Unfortunately, all the other decent inns seem to be full, so we've got only one choice left. I really don't want to, but should we check out the spider's den that we heard about from Loveless earlier?
Stop that at once!
Stop what? Riding a sword's cool.
What do I do?
Is it you? I don't think it's you. Yeah, it's all the way down here. Hello. Oh, on the hunt for lodging, are we? I have a spare room available. I won't refuse service to anyone, and my rooms are affordable for all. Criminals, persecuted tribes. Oh no, I wouldn't dream of turning business away. Feel free
Enjoy
to
your
have a look at the
stay.
accommodations. We can discuss payment afterwards. Oh, this place seems really shady, but we might as well look at the room.
Well, should have figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be poisonous.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Hence the hut.
That's why you lived in that hut?
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
Right. We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that. Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Louise.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she would join us?
We have to trust her.
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the dais. After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears. And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go check it out.
What are we without beauty? What do we care for promises and speeches from repulsive mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
With all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one? Beauty is power. Lack one, you should lack the other. When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
I love you, Lord Milo! I love you forever!
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right?
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win wars. Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing! When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Rousant tribe at its head! Our tribes, our status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command!
I'm glad you enjoyed this.
Hear, hear! For Rousant pride!
What pride is there in seizing power by force?
Yeah.
Disgraceful.
When I all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men! We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open! Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coffers will be a head lighter! We'll split their fortunes and toast to our health!
Preach it, Katharina! You're just what this land needs!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne, then?
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. All Blighters afraid of losing to Sanctifex Ford.
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel. 'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
When I'm king, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round.
Woo! Next round's on, lovely.
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Luis's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master.
Always about that goddamn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Quite a lively crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too?
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before.
Might be out of luck in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
Yeah! I've never been to one of those, but I've heard they're fun. I caught some weird, creepy creature.
Is that really edible? It doesn't look quite, natural.
By all means, let us try it.
Did she even look at it?
Why, tis delicious! The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. Ah, and what splendid crunch it has.
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
At least we'll die together.
Oh, well, I was the one who suggested fishing. Right. The noble thing to do is see it through. Ugh. It's rather slimy for my liking.
Oh. I don't like slimy foods, I hate them.
I said nothing since
Look how
Hulkenberg
cute
seemed to
Happy
enjoy it so much,
Hulkenberg
but
is.
if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament. Maybe you remember me. Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martira, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
How did you hear about all this?
It's a crier's business to hear things.
Oh, it was like clams would be disgusted too. I've never had clams, but I probably wouldn't if it's all slimy like.
So, do you have a head ready?
Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose.
Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party. I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you, all right?
That crier's an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
Oh, I like the flavor they provide to pasta, but I don't like the texture. It makes me throw up. It's definitely slimy to me. Oh no.
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought ahead. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums, for his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
To think I liked them as a kid, my mom had to stop me from eating them. Oh. I mean, I kind of had a similar thing. I used to like Fig Newtons and stuff. They were one of my favorite treats I would have as a kid, and now I can't stand figs. Oh shoot, I didn't read that. Joanna and Barton should be reaching the city by tomorrow, and I imagine they will aim to find us in our Gauntlet Runner. Neris ought to be there to greet them. When the day dawns, we should head for the Gauntlet Runner. Okay. And I do think I will save here.
What now?
My mom needs me to go somewhere with her. So I'm gonna go help her out, and also I haven't eaten lunch. But I hope you enjoyed it and had fun. Thank you for watching. I've been having a lot of fun playing Metaphor with you. Oh, I've never liked figs. I only really liked them as a kid. Now I don't really like them. My mom loves them though. But thank you for watching. Bye bye.